Pee pee poo poo check. Pee pee poo poo check. Oh, we sound good. Okay. All right. Okay. What up? What up? How we living, chat? How is chat living? Rose, hello. Solar Loss, hello. Marmonodes, hello. Cree, it has been a minute. What's up, Cree? Amy Cakes, hello. Ellie, hello. Yeast Theo, hello. Thakur, welcome. Gail, welcome. Arlo, welcome. Ashton, welcome. Adler, hello. Kit Kat, hello. Janet, hello. Kelly, hello. Sammy, an OG. Soichi, shouldn't have been on a date. Cherry like the fruit, hello. MB Kashi, hello. Couch Skittle, hello. May Mahu. Welcome to the stream. Josie, welcome. Stark, welcome. Jalen, welcome. Bunny, welcome. Ali, welcome to the stream. Charles Yeast, welcome. Gitter, welcome. Asian Fury, good to see ya. Absolutely love the last bean pick, bro. If you guys didn't follow me on Instagram, you guys missed the best beans pick around. I should actually add that to the story highlights of beans. I have like a bean story highlight. By far my best story highlight, for real. Hey, thank you for the $5 donation, Yeast Theo. It's been a while. It has been a while. I appreciate you coming through, though. How's everybody doing today? Did everyone have a good weekend, bro? Guys, fucking pierce the veil. Everything I wanted it to be, and then some. And then some, chat. It was so fucking good, bro. Helena, welcome. Haley, welcome. Lynn, welcome. Danny, welcome. Sutael? I probably fucking butchered that, but welcome to the stream. PB, always good to see ya. Coffin Jumper, hello. Ithalane, welcome to the stream. Ashley, welcome. Nayara, welcome. Link said it in the chat, but is he in the chat? I didn't see it. But congrats, Cree. Damn, bro, now you have to be a real adult. Married and a real adult? That's fucking crazy, Cree. Come a long way. What's up, Nikki? Oh, in Discord. Got it. Victoria, welcome to the stream. Welcome, guys. Good to have everybody here, bro. I apologize, guys. I just feel like I've been running around doing so much shit lately. It's driving me nuts. I fucking hate it. I really do. Today, I was like trying to figure out health insurance shit now that I've moved and stuff, and it's just making me want to put my head through a wall. But we're rocking and rolling. I want to go live. I want to start going live earlier. I really do. I want to go live earlier. It just requires me to be a more functional human being, and it's hard. Raichi, welcome to the stream. Jolly World, welcome. Roadkill, welcome. I missed the PTV tour when it was in my area. Yeah, I mean, it was expensive, y'all. Don't get me wrong. I was talking about this woman. It was definitely expensive, but it was totally worth it for me. You know, you're an adult when you get excited about having good. I'm not even excited about it, Asian Fury. I'm more fucking annoyed that it just takes so much effort. Like, they make it as hard as fucking possible to sign up for new health insurance. Like, it is not easy. The way that they have it set up makes me want to deep throat a Glock. It's like they gave a 3-year-old access to an interface to sign up for shit, and the 3-year-old just went to sign up for shit, and the 3-year-old just went to sign up for shit. I fucked up my computer just doing that. Not really. Not really. Hey, thank you for being a Bean support group member for 2 months, Gail. Oh my God. 9 to 25 like ratio. Get your thumbs up, y'all. Everybody listen to Gail. If you're on the YouTube stream, make sure to like that shit up. Make sure to like that shit up. That's the pain of being a business owner. Yeah, no, for real. Makes I hate it. I hate it so much. Alyssa, welcome. Hope you have a good day at work. Glad I could join you, read some stories to you while you clean. Actually, I'm still sad with Sarby ending the stream on my half-asleep ass. Bro, I had to. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What are even the pros to America? Nothing. There's no pro to being here. Mark my words, chat. I'm gonna find a wife who wants to move to Europe, and we're gonna be the fuck out of here. This country sucks dick. All the shit I read online is fucking stupid. Ice can suck my balls, and someone needs to do it already. If you know, you know. What's up, Arif? Tomato Pesto, hello. JT Animations, hello. Judas Love, hello. Hey, Link's in here. What's up, Link? What's up, you sexy motherfucker? How's the new place? It's good. It's good. I like it a lot. I'm very happy here. It's more just annoying having to furnish everything. Okay, I know, guys, first world problem. This is super bougie of me. I've had like no time. I want to clarify that. This is super bougie. I know this is a privilege. I tried to hire some cleaners last week because I just really wanted to like not have to worry about cleaning my place. Sue me. Super bougie. They canceled on me twice. Once last week and then once today. And it's just I feel like right now everything is not going as well as it can in terms of like the place. But I really do love it. I really do love the upgrade. I'll have to do, guys, I have a moving vlog that I need to come out with where I like showed my apartment a bit. But once that vlog's out, I need to do another vlog to show you guys the updates, because the updates are really cool, actually. I'm very, very happy with it. But I'm so butthurt about the cleaner thing, because she 15 minutes went by the time that she was supposed to come on Friday. And then I texted her. I was like, hey, are you still coming? She's like, oh, sorry, my other job ran over. Can we reschedule for Tuesday? And I was sad because I had someone coming in town this weekend. And so I was like, okay, I guess we could do Tuesday. And then I just woke up to a notification at like 8 that my clean had been canceled. I was like, a little sad. Happy Canada Day. Yo, fucking someone send me. Although Canada kind of sucks. I'm hoping Trump accidentally deports me to Taiwan. I mean, at this point, Asian Fury, it wouldn't even be an accident, bro. What's up, Vilsic? Yeah, I know they passed the big balls bill. I want to big ball kill myself in Fortnite. So stupid, bro. Hey, congrats, Roadkill. Now your name kind of means something else. Roadkill on the road. What up, Lee? Let's go. I actually don't know what that bill is about. It's about adding more debt to America out of the regular person's pocket and giving more tax cuts to billionaires. That's literally what it's about. That's literally what these fuckwads who voted for Trump just got us into. Yay! You guys are so smart. Fucking dumb, all of them. All of them, bro. You know, honestly, if World War III happens, it'll just be natural selection, because no way Democrats are gonna draft dodge 100%. They're gonna send all the Republican idiots over there. Fucking A, man. I hate America right now, bro. I hate it. I hate it. And if you don't, you're ignorant. Like, if you think America is all that in a fucking bag of gummy worms right now, you're an idiot. I firmly believe that. What's up, Mold Spore? Sorry, you came in. I'm hot about this, bro. Don't even get me started about the fucking America suck. Don't send me down the America suck road. I will go off. I actually do have a Tainted Wolf. Welcome to the stream. I actually do have a subreddit. It's r/Sarby. I need to be better about it. I just like I literally don't have enough time to do that right now, but I do want to. I do really want to. I'll try to get it rocking and rolling this month. Ren, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming to the live. Still has to pass I mean, Kai, I have no faith. I have no faith that these motherfuckers who are bought by corporate billionaires aren't gonna pass this thing. Like, I firmly don't have any faith that people in Congress actually give a shit about us. They give a shit about who's gonna put more money in their fucking pocket. Every single one of them, even the Democrats, bro. They're all fucking slimy. What's up, Nathan? Welcome to the stream. Arlo, I don't disagree with you. In Fortnite. What's up, my mind went AWOL? Oh, fuck. I do need to do the bean signatures. You're totally right, Link Strider. Ah! There's just so much, bro. I haven't even unpacked the bean signature stuff, guys. That's like one of the only boxes. That's like not one of the only. There's like 3 boxes I haven't unpacked, and that's one of them. There's just so much to do. I literally have so much shit on my need-to-do list on my whiteboard right now, and that's not even one of them, and I need to add that. Bro, this shit's too hard, bro. When, like, this is, like, I'm kind of in this weird middle area where I can only really hire editors right now to help me. But I really should have a personal assistant. I need to fucking, like, bury my head in the ground and just grind for, like, 3 months until I can afford a personal assistant and then hire one. The second I can hire a personal assistant, my life gets easier. I swear. Yeah, bro, you guys should spill your tea on the subreddit. I'd be so interested in that. What's up, Kyle? Welcome to the stream. Oh my god, Mbem, what's up? I had to FaceTime my mom to show her my groceries. You doing a little haul video for your mom? Ren, I don't even know anymore, bro. Dude's just fucking doing shit. We just need to, like... in Fortnite. What up, Haley? Isn't Beans your personal assistant? I mean, if he is, he's a pretty bad personal assistant. All he does is bite me and meow at me for attention. Cree, I don't need remote work. I need somebody to be here every day helping me with shit. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Slowly. Beans is his sugar baby. I mean, honestly, bro, like that motherfucker lives rent free. I buy him nice things like this. That's my whole ass son. My little freeloader. He's a pretty cute freeloader though. I just got my bed frame. I just got a new bed frame. And Beans loves hiding underneath it. That happened last time because I have the same bed frame I had in my last apartment just for a king size. He did the same thing when I got it. So I'm really hoping he doesn't make that into a trend. Because it's a little weird. I'm like, dude, are you scared? Like, what are you hiding from? Ren, welcome to the stream. Oh my god, I swallowed that down the wrong pipe. Glad you could make it to his stream.
I know you know where they are, so.
How's the cat's dad life? It's pretty good. I love Beans. He's a great guy. Yesterday, I kind of took like a chill. I didn't really need to recover, but I wanted to take a chill day after getting done with the Pierce the Veil concert. So Beans and I were laying. The nice thing, oh shit, I should have taken a picture. The nice thing about my couch is that the sections are like movable. So you can actually make the couch into like, oh really? Honestly, because this is the first time I did it, like a really big bed. Like you can put the 4 pieces in like bed shape. And it's so comfy cozy, bro. So comfy cozy. Beans and I were laying in there, watching a little bit of Twitch, watching a little bit of Psych. It was super good. I know that cat tree expensive. It was pretty expensive. I mean, like, here's fuck, my headphone was caught. Here's the thing, y'all. It was expensive, but like, I went to PetSmart and saw a cat tree on there for like $130, and it was like a third. It was like a third of this cat tree, maybe, and it was like $130. This one was $150. So, could have been worse. Anything for the baby boy. I might actually get a second one. I'm kind of debating. I might get a second one for the living room for him. Eagle, welcome. Nova Spray, welcome. Mattress finally off the floor. Yeah, it is. Love Sack? No, I got Living Spaces. Living Spaces. It's called like the Zone Cream Couch or something like that. I don't know. I saw it on TikTok. It looked super comfy. So I just fucking ordered it. I just ordered it. Not off of TikTok. Not off TikTok shop. But somebody like posted about it. And I was like, hell yeah. That's cheap for a cat tree that size. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I feel like that's how it is for most things. Like if you order something directly from, like, if there's no middleman, what I'm guessing is a lot of like places that normally would like have a company order a cat tree from that warehouse or that manufacturer, and then they would upsell for it. I'm guessing they're all just selling directly through Amazon now. I love that Beans Play Palace is pink. I mean, you guys helped pick it. How's the weather? It's actually really windy today. We got a dust storm warning. But I did all my things outside of the house already. And I'm ready to fucking stream. All right, guys, we got to get started on stories here pretty soon. Oh? No. No. Don't make changes to my computer. I just want to say that my little boy likes to watch us listen to your videos with me, and he loves Beans. We have a himbo cat 2 named Stitch. Oh, give Stitch some treats for me right now. This is a threat. I'm glad you and your little boy like to watch the videos, and I'm glad you guys enjoy Beans. Still questioning when the maid stream will be. Me too, honestly, Kree. I don't fucking know. I haven't even taken the maid outfit out of the Amazon bag that I ordered it in. Also, in the box that I haven't unpacked yet. I'll get to it. Don't you worry. I will get to it. I just, like, literally, I've been moving for a month. You know what, Kree? You can't come in here asking me. For all you know, you could have fucking missed it, bro. You didn't, but you could have. Kree coming in here once every month and then being like, actually, get the fuck out. Bro graduates college and thinks she can whip her dick around. Get out of here. Star Emo, welcome to the stream. Daisy, welcome to the stream. Sorry, guys, I'm just talking shit to Kree. Kree's one of my OGs. Ditzy DJ, welcome. Oh, it's 60 degrees Fahrenheit here, bro. That must be nice. I'm sorry, I have to work an actual job. Skill issue. Tell me that's not a great answer to that, though. Black Widow, welcome. Lemon Pie, welcome. Ren, subscribe for 3 months at tier 1. Wow, damn, 3 months? Hell yeah. I appreciate you, Ren. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting. I appreciate y'all. I feel like a real streamer boy whenever you guys subscribe on Twitch. Makes me feel accomplished. Hey, what's up, Shortcake? Welcome. Can't be calling it a skill issue when you can't even drink water. Watch me. Boom. Take that. Hey, what's up, Natalie? Does it show how long every time we resub? Yes, it does, Asian Fury. It does. It'll tell me how long you subscribed for and how long you've been subscribed. Did you ever figure out that I was lying about the dust in the water? No, but I got a Culligan. I got those thingamajigs. And the water's way better. Way better. There might not be dust in those motherfuckers, but there's something in there, bro. There is something in there. Alrighty, chat. Y'all, I need you to get me to let's say 55 likes on YouTube and I'll start this read. We are at 30. We got 73 viewers. Get that shit to 55 and I'll start this read. I swear. I swear to you. Pinky swear. Yeah, it definitely is. Well, so someone told me that like all the water in Vegas is from Colorado, but the pipes are like old and decrepit and they refuse to replace them. So I'm guessing that's where we get all the flavors, probably from some like lead piping. Go, like up the stream, guys. We're at 40 right now. We're at 40. We need 15 more of y'all. Come on, what we doing? Do it. Yummy lead poisoning water. I'm probably being dramatic, but Spooky, I'm dual streaming. I stream on Twitch and on YouTube. And on YouTube we have 73 viewers. Do you swear? Fuck yeah, I do. Hey, what's up, Dragon Dynamico? That is unfortunate. I hope your PC, I hope it's a cheap fix. Throwback to when my CPU decided to shit itself and I did testing on my own for like 6 hours before I gave up and took it to Micro Center. Are you drinking from a lead Bible? Lead Bible? Are you drinking from a lead bottle? No, I'm drinking from a microplastic bottle, baby. Come on. I'm walking here. What up, Mo Mio? Yeah, I don't know what. I won't be so real. I have no idea if microplastics are even real. Chat, we're 6 likes off. Get that shit to 55. We'll start it. We're doing Am I the Devil today. I have some Am I the Devil stories to catch up on. I'm more of a macroplastic kind of person. Me too, bro. I prefer to just take bites out of PVC pipes. Me personally. PVC might not be plastic. It might be carbon fiber or something like that. No, it's plastic, right? Chat, am I dumb? Fish bowls. Welcome to the stream. I think the P stands for plastic. You know what? We have Google. Are PVC pipes plastic? Why is my caps lock on? Chat, we're so fucking good. The P does not stand for plastic, by the way. But I'm cooking. I'm cooking, all right? I know my plastics. Think my husband has a crush on his best friend advice. The problem is, I think if you know for sure, get rid of him. You know? Prince of Darkness! Why do you have the guts of a DualShock 4 all over your desk? Have you ever tried not? Did you murder that DualShock 4? I'm gonna call the police on you. Lead poisoning was for the boomers, microplastic is for us. Exactly. His best friend is a man and he gets mad if I ask if he may be bi, but they act strange. I mean, how strange? I act pretty gay with my friends, not gonna lie. Our grandparents are filled with lead. That's probably why they all voted for Trump. You're right. What's up, Auntie J? He told me his best friend was straight and I found out he's gay and he gets mad if I bring it up. You're gonna have to make a whole Reddit post about this, bro. Oh, y'all, we hit 55 likes. Thank you. Thank you, chat. All right, let's do this. Let's do this, huh? Oh, gotta turn off my music, huh? Okay. Alrighty, chat. So, if you guys were not here on Thursday, I started reading for an Am I the Devil video. We only got 3 stories in. Starting about 30 minutes in. We could probably get through like 6 stories today. I don't think I'll finish all 9 of them, but who knows? Maybe I will. You never know. A couple of these are pretty long too, so strap in, all right? Y'all ready for some devils? You guys, if you're on the YouTube, make sure to like up the stream. If you're on Twitch, make sure to follow. No matter where you're at, turn on the post noties. All right? All right, cuties? Okay. Am I the a-hole for just liking my coffee the way I like it? I live near a coffee shop that operates from a cart. They are a tiny shop with usually 1 person on, but sometimes 2. Their cart is on the property of a restaurant and is owned by the restaurant, but slightly different. and I'm not a fan of the restaurant, but the cart coffee is honestly some of the best I've ever tasted. They run from 8 to 3 or so, but it usually suits me to come around 2:53. But it usually suits me to come around 2:50 p.m. to 3 p.m., but occasionally much, much earlier. Today, I came just at 3 and saw the barista was still serving, so I hopped in the queue with a group of women following behind me. As she started steaming the person in front of me's drink, she announced to the queue that they could order the coffee from the restaurant because the cafe was no longer serving past 3. Bear in mind, it's 3:01-ish, and I had probably been in the queue right at 3, if not a few seconds before. I mean, the fucking audacity, bro. Like, I won't even go to a place if it's like 30 minutes until they close. Coming right at the end consistently, that is 100, like, the employees of this coffee place definitely talk shit about you. And you 100% should feel embarrassed and ashamed if you're going in when somebody just wants to end their long shift at work and making them work past the time that they're supposed to end their shift. That makes you a bad person. Let me preface by saying the restaurant coffee is just not good. They say it's the same, but it's made by the waitstaff, not baristas. And it really isn't what I'm there for. I also am very health conscious and was mindful of going into a restaurant during a pandemic just to order a coffee. Oh, that's from 3 years ago. The women behind me must not mind because they went into the restaurant, but I figured I'd ask for my usual. The barista turned around to finish serving the person ahead of me and didn't even look at me. Bear in mind, I know her since I come here a lot. Yeah, and she probably fucking hates you, dog. She probably knows you as the motherfucker who makes her work past her shift end. She knows my usual, always smiles and chats, and I even asked her for some treats as she was locking up once, and she said she had wrapped them up for the night a while ago, but was extremely apologetic and remembers to offer me treats every time. When the person left, she finally looked at me. I ordered my usual, and she repeated, "I'll just ask you if you could order inside, since I've got to close up out here. I asked if she'd make an exception since I'm COVID conscious, and she said just this once, but seemed off. I thanked her again for serving me, and she said no worries, but as she was closing up, I was sitting in their outdoor area on my laptop, and she would not look or smile at me as she usually does, and was barely looking my direction, even though it was like 3:05 by the time she made my order. 2 minutes later than if I hadn't ordered. Okay, why is this person like low-key fucking stalking this woman? Like, dog, just go. Like, you have your laptop out and you're working on something. Like, why are you so focused on this person? Did they clarify? They didn't clarify if they're man or woman. I know what people say about going to a place at closing time, but I was in the queue just in time. I think she would have happily made the exception for me if it weren't for the group behind me and only asked us all to go because there were 3 or 4 of them. And I'm just wondering if I'm missing something because she acted happy to serve me 1 minute, but was then colder than usual. I mean, this is the same motherfucker that believes in respect your elders and all those stupid fucking things that old people talk about that like has no merit. There's no reason that I should just automatically respect somebody more because they're old as fuck. Like, same shit here. Same shit. Oh, technically you're open. You're supposed to serve me. Like, no, bro. It's called having, I don't even know what to call it. Like, having the respect for somebody to not make them work past the time that they're supposed to be working. Like, if the place, I don't know who the fuck needs to hear this, but if the place closes at 3, Even 250 is a stretch. With coffee, it might be a little bit different because coffee is easier to prepare. But I would say in general, if they close in 30 minutes, don't fucking walk in there. Unless it's not busy and you know they can finish it really, really fast and it won't fuck up anything for them, don't go in. Like the fact that he does this, I'm sorry, I'm just assuming OP's gender because let's be honest. The fact that they do this pretty frequently probably means that this girl does not like you. She probably talks shit about you all the time. She refers to you as the guy who comes late and makes her stay past her shift end. Like, what a fucking asshole. Yeah, here's the thing, I wouldn't put this in Am I the Devil other than the fact that his general lack of, I don't know, like societal respect. I don't know if that's like a term, but like you should just have a general respect for somebody that OP clearly does not have. It's like the world revolves around OP and nobody else. Like nobody else is... OP shit don't stink, and what everybody else does not matter. I pressured this person into subservience, and then they didn't pay attention to me. That's exactly what he did, Cuddlefish. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Brianna, welcome to the stream. Alana, welcome to the stream. Yeah, like, this is just fucking crazy. Like, don't get me wrong. There are some times... I used to work in retail and people would come in like 10 minutes before we close and it would annoy me. Don't get me wrong. There are some times where stuff like this is inevitable. It happens. But unless there's like something urgent, like you haven't eaten in a while, you know, you're going into a retail store, you really need like a tie for a wedding that's happening the next day, like fine. There are certain things where it's, and then you apologize up and down and don't make it a fucking habit, bro. Okay, if you're so COVID conscious and shit, why are you not ordering it ahead of time so all you have to do is swing it up and pick it up so it's ready for you? Like even if you just did like an online order, that would make this way easier. But that would require OP to use their brain, and that person did not sound like they had a fucking brain. Hey, what up, my boy FaZe? Good to see you, baby. What up, kid? Welcome to the stream. Republican, no doubt. No, you right. You right. Also, I love that like the post title did not apply at all. Yeah, bro, if I ever own like a store, I'm gonna be like, yeah, dude, don't be afraid to kick customers out if they come in past like whatever, you know? Tell them to fuck off. What up, Kessia? What's up, Lynn? Welcome, guys. Pretty easy one, honestly. Nothing too much to say there. I fucking hate that shit. Oh, there is a little comment here. The person that put this in Am I the Devil left a comment saying, also because it's pretty buried, here's his response to people calling him out on asking for a treat. Oh, I wanted to clarify. I fully intended to pay for those treats, but she had done the tills and put them away. I only asked because she still happened to be there, leaving at like 3:45-ish. Bro, you're coming in at 3:40. You're coming in 45 minutes after they close asking for shit? I realized that was a long shot, but just thought it was worth asking and wanted to highlight that she remembers me and was very apologetic about that situation. I mean, she was apologetic because she's supposed to be polite to you as the customer, but you should have the brains to know that she probably thinks you're a fucking dumbass. Like, And if you can't put that together, you're a fucking dumbass. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Like, there's no way she was apologetic in that situation. Just 0%. 0%. Speaking's hard. Wee woo. Chat, I say we keep moving. All right, we got to keep going. That was just a stupid one. I can't fucking believe it, bro. They said COVID conscious, so maybe not Republican. There's some COVID conscious Republicans. Usually old motherfuckers. I wouldn't be surprised if OP was old, you know? I feel like my hair is super back today. What the fuck? What my hair doing today, chat? What my hair doing today? Hey, we got 100 viewers on the YouTube. If you guys can like up the stream, that'd be greatly appreciated. We have 103 people, but only 58 likes. I feel like we can get that to at least 70. At least 70. If you guys are not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. If you're on the Twitch, make sure to follow on Twitch. Creed, thank you for resubscribing for 7 months at tier 1. Creed has been subscribed for 10 months. Holy fuck, I think you're the first person I've ever seen at that 10 months. That's actually crazy. I appreciate you, Creed. I hope you and Link are doing well. Hope you guys are enjoying the apartment. If you're, no matter where you're at, turn on those post noties, okay, chat? Okay. All right, posted an r/marriage. I think my wife doesn't help much anymore since any war? Did I say any war? Oh my God, speaking is hard. I think my wife doesn't help much anymore since she got a job. How do I talk to her about this without sounding like an a-hole? Oh God, here we go. So my wife got a job after being a stay-at-home mom for 2 years. I admit I got the car repoed and messed up her credit when she kept telling me and showing me how to get the loan and pay off the lease. So she was no longer a co-signer and I messed it up. I have also messed up our finances a lot. She was also miserable about being home all the time and felt like she was losing her mind doing everything. So she got a job. Dog, we are one paragraph in, and you should just shut the fuck up. What an incredible start. I feel like if you fucked up how do I put this? If the lead up of the story looks like that, I think you just delete everything and shut the fuck up. So she works full-time with kids, so being home with our daughter wasn't the issue. She works with the before and after school program, so she leaves early and comes home later than me. She does not work a split shift. Since then, I am cleaning a lot more, and I am picking up and dropping off our daughter since I go in later and come home before her. When my wife gets home, she plays and hangs out with our daughter right away when she used to give me 30 minutes right when I got home. So wait, hold on. Her job is more demanding than yours? And bro's about to complain? She eventually takes a shower and then goes to our room to change and take a moment of peace. For those of you who remember my other post, no, she doesn't invite me to take showers with her anymore. We fucking woo, bro. Oh, she doesn't invite me to take showers anymore. What a fucking loser. Hey man, there's probably a reason why, my guy. I too wouldn't invite you to take showers when you fuck up this bad. When you get the car repoed and mess up her credit. Yeah, that would also turn me off. If she has extra meetings for work, she takes them around our daughter. I do a majority of the laundry and cleaning as I'm home more than her. When I ask for help, she looks annoyed but helps without an issue. When I last told her that I wish she'd want... When I last told her that I wished she'd want to help, she said, "Funny, I remember wanting the same thing." It's like she is angry with me for even bringing it up. I also change more pull-ups are diapers. I'm gonna change that to diapers. I also change more diapers, but my wife is constantly potty training our daughter and gets mad at me when I don't sit our daughter on her potty chair when our daughter says she is going potty. My wife cries sometimes because she wishes she had more time with our daughter, but I get annoyed because she's either working or spending time with our daughter or doing whatever else with her friends or by herself. I get annoyed because she's either working, spending time with our daughter, or doing stuff with her friends or by herself. So you're getting annoyed because she's working to sustain your family because clearly you fucking couldn't. Spending time with your daughter, oh, that annoys you. And then God forbid she has some friends to do some things with or take some time to herself. You're right, bro. You should be very annoyed by all of that. I guess I am just frustrated because there is more on my plate now. And seems like my wife is not trying to help as much. She picks up after herself and our daughters. My wife doesn't deep clean as much and has me help her now with a lot of it. Our daughter was sick and I took off work because my wife hadn't been at her job for 90 days yet and had no paid time off while I did. It is annoying and I don't want to be the only one doing so. And my wife told me that she would when she had time off. I guess I'm asking what is the best way for me to communicate with her that I need more help with this. Oh shit, I skipped a paragraph. Oh wait, let me read this paragraph. I apologize, guys. My wife also constantly tells me to plan dates, which granted, she normally plans them. I know I need to be better about it. She also tells me to make plans with my friends and that her and her friends will be with Christine. Who the fuck is Christine? What the... I personally hate that my wife does this. It is basically an excuse to hang out with her friends while shopping for groceries and bringing our daughter along. My wife does invite me as well to these, and sometimes I go and others I don't. What the... You know what? I think this bitch just likes to complain. By the way, Jivka, when you edit this, put this paragraph right after this one so that it's all seamless. Yeah, I think bro just likes to complain. I think bro just likes to hear himself talk. I hope they tore him to fucking shreds on this one. Yeah, he deleted it. So I'm guessing people tore him a new one. That's just so stupid. I don't understand how you can be dumb. Like, you probably have some fixing that you have to do with your wife if you fucked up something so bad that she had to go to work, and now that you have to pick up some of the slack that is there because she had to go to work because you couldn't fucking make your car payments and fucked up her credit, and you want to complain? Nah, bro, you suck it up. She says jump, you say how high, because you haven't earned the right to complain at this moment. You've earned the right to shut the fuck up and do what you're told. Also, just sounds like an insanely bad dad. Bro's like, oh, I've been changing her diapers, even though we're supposed to be potty training her, so she's not like a fucking 8-year-old still wearing diapers. Oh, but my wife gets mad at me when I don't take my daughter to the potty and try to potty train her. Ugh, fuck my wife, right? I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate him. Throw him away into the garbage. Sano Mira, welcome to the stream. Good to see you guys. Got some OGs in here. Cree, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Sammy. I know Sammy's got those good manners. I don't even have to go back and look. I know Sammy said thank you already. All right, guys, if you get gifted a sub or a membership in any of my live streams or anything like that, make sure to say thank you. All right, chat, we have good manners. We have good manners here. And Dragon, thank you for cheering 10 bits. Dude, this woman is raising 2 children. Dude, for real. I hope she divorces him, man. I can't believe bro is complaining like that. I know I severely fucked up on an adult level. I just don't want to clean that much. I don't want my wife hanging out with her friends, and her taking care of my daughter really annoys me. What the fuck? What up, Hios? Welcome to the stream. I can't believe it, bro. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. That's crazy. Hey, what up, Pink Fire? Oh, what's up, Crystal? Hey, Alana, look at that. We love the good manners. We love the good manners. We had a bunch of gifters, I think, last stream. Hell yeah. All right. Damn. We got some real devils, I think, in this one. No. Did Sammy say something? I hate that it, like... Oh, hey, there you go. Damn, Sammy didn't say thank you. Sammy, you bad seed. You bad seed, Sammy. Your hair's reminding me of Dash from The Incredibles. Dude, it's got a mind of its own. I really do need a haircut, chat. I need a haircut really bad. I also... my hair's just been, like, kind of annoying lately. I feel like it's reacting to the heat differently. Leave her be, she's a mother. All right, we'll let it slide. Just this one time, Sammy. This is your only warning, though. Only warning. And then we're sending the feds. I just tie my hair back most of the time. I think I probably could, honestly. No, I look so fucking Asian. I can't do that. I can't do it. Yeah, it could be the water change to MBM. I've thought about that. I just need to figure out what works while I'm out here. God damn. Damn, Creek gets one job and she starts fucking sending out gifted subs. Oh, shit. Sugar Mama Cree. Sugar Mama Cree in the house. Yo, Link, you fucking... Good job, bro. Cree, thank you for the gifted sub. Micey's Mushies, make sure to say thank you, all right? We have good manners here. Good manners. What up, Althea? What up, what up? All right, chat. Let's keep it rocking and rolling, okay? Very short one. Very short one. Another r/marriage. There must be some really awful married people this week. Chat, we got 126 people on the live stream on YouTube, but only 76 likes. 78, excuse me. I feel like we get that to 90. Chat, let's run it up. Run it up, chat. Run it up. If you guys could get that to 90 likes, that'd be greatly appreciated. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. If you're on Twitch, make sure you're following. No matter where you're at, turn on the post noties, okay? Do it. R/marriage, definitely not open. Wife, unequivocally, will not open the marriage. I'm not asking her to. I know it's a non-starter unless both want to. But I hate having to pretend I don't want to. I've made my choice. I've chosen her. But if I touch on the topic or mention it's something I desire, not request, in parentheses, desire, not request, exclamation point, end parentheses, she gets so upset and hurt and angry. Yeah, dog, because you're talking about fucking other people. I could see how she would be upset by that. Why bring it up at all? Because the alternative is to segregate my thoughts from her. And she's very good at reading my mind, so it builds walls in my head to protect her. Is dog saying that his wife can read his mind? And that's why he's telling her he wants to fuck other women? And I just don't want to do that anymore. It's tiring. I'm making this sacrifice. She can live with the knowledge of it. Yes, she's insecure. I'm afraid of commitment. I like freedom. She likes safety. Can we accept that about each other? You're calling her insecure because she got into a marriage where she thought it was monogamous, and now you're talking about opening it and your desire to open it, but she's insecure for that? I can't. I gotta stop. Listen, I know there are some good open relationships. If you can do that, all power to you. Hot take, a lot of them are not solid. Hot take. If you don't go into your relationship with the open relationship part being a part of the relationship from the start, I think it can be very rough. That's all I'll say. That's where I'll leave it at. And also, if this is how you're going, like, dude, if you really want to fuck other girls, I hope your wife ends it with you. But if she doesn't have the balls to do it, bro, you do it. You clearly do not love and or respect your wife to the level that you should in order to be married to her. Divorce her so that you can go out in the world and then be rejected by every woman ever and realize that you had it good. And I hope she moves on and finds someone 10 times better than you. Shared Prince, welcome. YM, welcome. Welcome. There are too many alpha male podcasts. These boys need to lose their phone privileges. No, actually, dude. Why did bro even get married? I don't know. I think some people, like, I genuinely believe this. I think some people just get married because they think that's what they're supposed to do. They don't think about it. They don't actually like decide that it's something that's going to be in the long run what they want. It's like, oh, I've been with this person for 5 years. The next thing that I need to do is get married to them. But I don't think they actually sit there and think through like, do I actually want to marry this person? Does marrying this person fit the life that I want to live? Are we actually compatible in the long run? I just like, and I don't want to clarify, guy and girl. Guy and girl, I think a lot of people fucking do this, y'all. Like, listen, I'm not preying on anybody's downfall, especially my close friends. That being said, I see some of the people I went to college with, and even some of my friends from high school. I see them getting married right now, and I'm like, I feel like this is just divorce roulette, you know? Like, I should start taking bets on who's gonna get a divorce and who's not, because like, shit, bro, some of them, it's gonna be a miracle. Kira, welcome. Violet Flock, welcome. There's a big issue in society where people are raised to believe that marriage is the end goal. Marriage and having kids. Dumbest shit in the world, bro. Dumbest shit in the world. People like do that and then they blow their money on a marriage. And then when they have no money, they then decide to have kids, which are a financial sinkhole. And then our country, well, I'm speaking specifically for America, but America then continues to suck and people don't have the money to afford said kids or lifestyle that they want to live. It's so dumb. I'm really like glad I have not had a kid yet. I think that is probably one of the best ways to get yourself in a financial sinkhole. Hey, Perrin, welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, divorce is like a 50-50 chance. No, it totally is, Dragon. Yeah, no, believe me, poly is not my thing either. Poly is not my thing either. If you can do that, that's fine. But I think if you're doing that, like, from a relationship that is going, that you're expecting to go monogamous eventually, I think that's doomed. Personally. Hey, Myces, it was Cree. Oh, that's so cute slowly to see. Also, you saved the cooter. Just saying. Your body doesn't go through the ramifications of birthing a child. Oh my god, Mbem. Mbem, you do not need to be doing that, bro. Mbem coming out with a 5 gifted memberships on YouTube. Chat. Everybody say thank you, Mbem, who got a membership. Mbem, thank you for supporting me. I appreciate you. She's an evil time. Stop it, Mbem. Stop. You're too nice to me, bro. Guys, just want to reiterate, memberships, subs, not required, but always appreciated. Thank you guys for supporting me. I would be doing this either way, with or without them, but I appreciate you guys. Oh yeah, look at all those new members in chat. I see you. Is there no financial support system for families with children in the US? I don't know. Do you even know the US? Like, it's not even a question, bro. It's not even a question. The US sucks, bro. Not only is there like little to no financial support, but they want to make it even less. Abby, welcome to the stream. Hey, Kit Kat, thank you for the $2 dono. Damn, you guys are being hella generous right now. What the fuck? Thank you, guys. I appreciate you supporting. Actively trying to take it away? No, yeah, literally. Literally. A step closer. Today. Dumb, bro. My mom may lose her job because Trump froze this year's budget for public schools, at least in Texas. And you know those fuckers in Texas voted for him. Those, all the uneducated motherfuckers. God, I hate it. I hate this country. It sucks. If you think this country's still great, you're an idiot. Oh, we don't plan on having any human children, but we have 3 kitties. Honestly, I think you need 3 more. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, exactly. You know whom the financial support for the Americans is going to. Wars in the Middle East. Oh, yeah, bro. Why help out the homeless veterans that fought for our country and are now in the streets because they experience war and then get addicted to alcohol and drugs? No, fuck them. Oh, why help out the poor people in our country to help them get out of poverty because the systems in America have constantly kept them down? Nah, fuck that. You know what we should do? We should send over money to Israel so that they can bomb women and children, and then when they get reacted to it, then they can play the victim. Yeah, let's do that. Stupid, bro. Stupid. All of it. This whole fucking country. I've been saying, chat, for legal purposes, this is a joke, but I've been saying we should all just like band together and not pay our taxes, bro. I'm up to here up in terms of like, I don't want to give them any money. I don't want to give them any of my hard-earned money to go to things that I do not want them to go to. So fucking dumb. So stupid. Cut off their funding, bro. If we all ganged up against them, I'm genuinely curious if it would actually be beneficial. Because like, dude, let's choke them at the nuts, bro. If they can't pay their people to fucking oppress us. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, DJ. What are they going to do? Arrest all of us? Okay, then they got to pay all those people to arrest us? How are they going to do that? Yeah, bro. Trump doesn't pay his taxes. Why should I? Bezos blows $50 million on a fucking wedding. Probably spends more on his wedding than he has in taxes. Why the fuck should I? Why should I give them the hard-earned money that I... Like, fuck them, bro. I love giving my money to America so that they can send it to the fucking idiot in Israel. I can't even, I'm not even gonna try to say his name because I can't, and I really don't care. But he's a terrorist, 100%. Straight up terrorist. Bro, I want to get out of this country ASAP, Rocky. I can't even lie to y'all. I hate this country with a burning passion, if you can't tell. Okay. I don't know why I'm getting blown up by Snapchat right now. This country sucks. This country sucks. And so do these people, chat. Let's keep going. All right. Probably gonna keep this at like a 2.5 hour stream. So let's just keep rocking and rolling. I feel like we're cooking through stories, guys. Taking out our anger on America, on these Redditors. You guys, if you're on the YouTube, if you guys could like up the stream, that'd be greatly appreciated. All right, we got 125 viewers, but only 86 likes. I feel like we could get that to 100, chat. It'd be the first 100 like stream while streaming. Probably the first time in this new spot. Actually, that's a lie. I did hit 100 likes on another stream, but it would be very fast. I don't know if I've ever hit 100 likes within the first 2 hours of a stream. So if we could do that, that'd be greatly appreciated. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe. If you're on Twitch, make sure to follow no matter where you're at. Yeah, you. Turn on those notifications so that you get notified whenever I go live. Am I the a-hole for being concerned about my infant son's crying? My 35 male, 13-month-old son was sick for like a week and had been really fussy. He was crying and shrieking a lot when he was not distracted, eating, or drinking. He was up crying at night and breastfeeding with my wife, 34 female, almost every hour when he usually sleeps at least 3 at a time. When he usually sleeps at least 3 hours at a time. It was pretty bad. And I guess it also happened all day long, according to my wife, and it was driving my wife insane after a week. She cried a couple times saying that she couldn't handle it anymore and needed a break. When she went downstairs to cool off, she was just loudly complaining about how she is tired, she's overwhelmed, she's exhausted, she can't deal with all the screaming and complaining about how she is tired. Oh, sorry. She can't deal with all the screaming and breastfeeding and let out an arg of anger. My son was still crying while I tried to distract him in our spare room, and then my wife came in and said she was going to put him to bed because he seemed tired. My wife took my son into his bedroom and all hell broke loose. He was literally screaming, crying, coughing, screaming some more. I hear my wife loudly say, "Jamie, seriously, I'm trying, little man." And he just kept on screaming super hard. I have no idea what was going on, but it sounded bad, and I ran in there and asked my wife, "What the fuck are you doing?" I was just worried about my son. She asked, "Wait, what? Are you serious?" And I said I was dead serious. "What are you doing to him?" She said, "I'm changing his diaper, douchebag," which I could see she was. He was rolling all over the place, kicking, just freaking way out. As soon as my wife picked him up, he stopped crying. My wife looked me dead in the eyes and said, "That was not okay, and I want a divorce." This was 3 days ago. She hasn't spoken to me, is sleeping on a futon in the spare room, and left a divorce application on the coffee table. My son is no longer sick, thank God, and everything is back to normal. I told my mom about what is going on and she got mad and said, "What the hell? You thought she was hurting him because he was crying?" And yeah, I guess I never heard him cry like that. And my wife was obviously mad. So who really knows? Yeah, everybody's telling me that I'm wrong, but like, who's to say? Who's to fucking say? Dog, you should be shutting the fuck up and be on your knees begging and pleading her not to divorce you. I tried to apologize for how bad it sounded, but she won't listen. Am I the a-hole for being concerned about my son's safety? Listen, do I think like the divorce thing might be a little overboard and probably fueled by the stress and emotions that they're feeling? Totally. Was his reaction fucking weird? Yeah. Like, I would never accuse a mother of their own child hurting a baby when you know that that baby is in a mood because they're sick. There's just like a weird, I don't even know how to explain it, chat. Like, it's just a weird, like, why was his go-to reaction, "You're hurting our baby"? Like, that's not concern for your son's safety. I think that's lack of trust in your partner. Obviously, if he's so concerned, he should be helping. But if I heard a cry come from my child that I've never heard before, I would definitely be concerned. I mean, yeah, but that doesn't mean you go and, like, you can be concerned about something. Like, okay, yes, but that doesn't mean that you should go in there and your first reaction is to accuse them of hurting your child. Like, you can be concerned without accusing your partner, who is the mother of your child, of actively doing something on purpose to harm the baby and then doubling down on it. Like, I genuinely think, chat, I don't think this is a concern for your kid thing. I think this is a lack of partner trust, or like wanting to blame the partner. If the husband was around enough, he would know what the baby sounds like when it's upset, aka he probably doesn't help with the kid. No, I wasn't getting a strong vibe that this is a great dad who's helping out with the kid a lot. Like, call me a little bit crazy, chat, but like, if your wife is staying home with the kid, there needs to be an arrangement where, like, yeah, you know what? You got to pay your bills. But when your kid is, but when you're home, you should take over full care of the kid and allow your partner to get sleep. Like, I think a lot of you guys are saying it in chat. Like, it doesn't sound, I think a lot of you guys are saying this in chat, but it sounds like there's probably a lot missing here. Like, the wife definitely has like a little bit of like an explosive reaction, but I have a feeling that that explosive reaction has a lot of merit to it. And there's a lot here that OP is not telling us. Hold on, let me actually look at the comments real quick. Okay, so the person who put it into Am I the Devil did leave a little comment here that says, in his own words, this woman is responsible for their child all day and all night. When she expresses her frustration and exhaustion, he leaps not to help, but assume and accuse her of something terrible. Now has the gall to be surprised that she no longer can stand to be around him. Turd behavior like this is part of a reason why struggling moms don't feel able to seek help. Yeah, dudes like this should not be having kids, all right? Like, chat, when y'all pick a partner, and if you decide to have kids with them, make sure that they are A-okay with actually being a fucking helpful partner. I think so many dudes want to have kids and then not take care of them. They're just like, yes, I want to impregnate you, destroy your body, and then you take care of that kid for 18 years. Like, no, absolutely not. Fuck that. Fuck that. No, Sammy, he wasn't hurting the baby. Right this second, my daughter is screaming like someone is pulling her eyes out because she's hungry. Yeah, bro, that's how that's how babies work. Isn't it like more of a concern if a baby is silent than if a baby is being loud? Like that makes the most sense to me. You know? What up, Sammy? Yeah, I'm curious why he immediately jumped to abuse too. Hope he has the intellectual level of a third grader. You guys are funny, bro. I love when y'all roast them. Allowed babies and alive babies. See, that's my logic, Ashton. Yeah, men often strike me as underestimating the responsibility involved in a child as much as a kid would for a puppy. That's how I feel too. Too many people just be checking boxes instead of considering what's best for them personally. Yeah. Well, it would take mental effort to figure out what would be best for you instead of just, oh, I should have a kid. That's what people do when they turn a certain age and they have a decent job. They just pump out a fucking kid. Yeah, bro. Dumb. Yep. All right, chat. Let's keep it going. There's some more evil people we got to read about today. You guys, I might go take out my contacts. They're kind of fucking with my eyes right now. I'm gonna take out my contacts real quick, and then we go. Actually, contacts and more water. Run some ads real quick. All right, I'll be back. Give me a minute. Beans is very cutely hanging out on the couch. Okay, I'm gonna go take out my contacts. And maybe pee. I'm back. Y'all miss me? Oh. Oh. Look who wanted to say hi. Look who came to say hi. Oh, I'm so sorry. I picked you up so funny. That's on me. That is on me. I thought I had you, but I didn't. That's on me, dog. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think he forgives me, chat. Beans. Beans are so excited to see you. They're so excited to see you because you're just a handsome guy. You're just the prettiest guy around town. Oh. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Is it treat time for the boy? Hold on, I think we had more donations. You guys are fucking crazy. I'm sorry, I've been missing these. Kit Kat, thank you for another $2, another $3. Parent, thank you for joining Bean Supremacy. I appreciate you guys. Let's give the boy some treats, huh? Hey, this is what you came for? Sorry, had to do it. Alrighty. Ooh. We're hooking the pretty boy up fat today, boys. Woo! Oh, should we get the crunch going, guys? Should we get the crunch going? Oh my God, Charles Yeast, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships, you guys. If you get a gifted membership from Charles Yeast, make sure to say thank you. We have good manners. Okay, hold on. Chat, we're gonna make this one sound amazing. Bam. Shit, I'm trying to remember how I did this. Properties. I think it was this one. Oh. Hell yeah, baby. Sound good, chat? We sounded good? You guys want to hear the crunch? Who wants to hear the crunch, chat? Who wants to hear the crunch? Crunch. Can I get a crunch? Chat, crunch train in chat. Crunch train. Say that 5 times fast. Crunch train. Beans! Do you have something to tell the people? I don't think he's making any noise. Alrighty, chat. You guys demanded it. And of course I deliver. Chat, thank you guys for supporting me and my baby boy. Specifically Kit Kat, Mbem, Charles Yeast, Cree for all the gifted subs. Thank you guys. And now let's feed the beast. Or the beans. Hey, buddy. Ooh. He did a treat. For my guy. Oh, no, it's right there. Oh, no. It's right there. Oh, yeah. Did you guys get the crunch? Here, let's give him another one. Oh, right there. Nope. Yeah, you got it. Oh, I feel like that was a good one. I feel like that one was a good one. Look, right here. I don't think he likes me sticking this in his face. Hold on, let me try to get a better angle. Oh, Jesus. I'm just feeding my cat. I'm just giving my cat treats. Oh, yeah. Beans. You have one more. There's one more for you, sweet boy. Oh, you got it. Were those good? Were those treats good? I take that as a yes. Oh. Let's put this right here. Woo! It's the beans! Oh yeah, that's my sweet handsome man. The silliest boy around town, just hanging out with us. Yeah. Oh, that's a sweet boy. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, what if I put you up here? You wanna hang out on your cat tree? Oh, thank you for that. I really love it when you whip me with your tail. Do you want down? Oh. I can't tell if he wants down. Oh, he's going pouch. Oh, no, just kidding. He's going down. Okay. All right. Okay. Fine, baby boy. Is that my son? Is that my son? Are we sure Beans isn't secretly a mini tiger or something? Honestly, I would not be surprised if he was. He is a very big cat. Don't get me wrong. He is well fed, but he's also large and in charge. Oh, there he goes. There goes my hero. Watch him as he... I don't remember the lyrics of that song. I'm not gonna lie, chat. That's on me. That's on me. Your cat tower is wild. Thank you. You guys helped me pick it out. I need to make that into a video, Heike. Beans is a secret bobcat. I wouldn't be surprised if he, like, has a little bit of Maine Coon in him or something like that. Because he's just a big boy. I don't know why. I got him at 3 months, and they definitely had him neutered by then. Like, I know some cats who aren't neutered can get really, really big. I don't know. There he goes. There he goes again. That's a better song, Charlie Yeast, honestly. Some cats are naturally large, yeah. Get a kitty DNA test? I could do that. I could do a little DNA test for the boy. For the handsome man. Hey, Stark, thank you for gifting a 1 month tier 1 sub to Lyran Tavi. I think. Lyran Tavi. Thank you, Stark. I appreciate you. Appreciate all the subs and the memberships and the donations today, you guys. I was not expecting that. To be honest, I thought today's stream wasn't going to be popping, but we got a lot of people here. Thank you, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Every single time. Every time I go live, I don't know why. I get anxiety that nobody's going to be here, and then you guys blow my expectations out of the water. So I appreciate you guys. I'm going to keep coming back. Chat. I'm here. I'm here to do some stuff. My friend is a cat nicknamed Fat Ass. I don't think I could call Beans that. I like calling him my little idiot, you know? Because that doesn't really feel like mean. I feel like Fat Ass is like fat ass. You know what I'm saying? But calling him my little idiot, I feel like that makes sense. Okay, guys, hold on. Let me switch mics again. So I don't forget. Although it wouldn't be the end of the world if I recorded my reads with this mic. All right, we're back. Also, let me switch this back to the properties that it needs to be at. Okay. There she goes. Y'all fuck with that mic, though? That's what that's the mic I used to record my entire vlog. That I need to sit down and finish it up. It's pretty much ready to go for you guys. I just haven't had the time to knock it out, but it's a good vlog. It's a really good vlog. I think you guys are gonna enjoy it a lot. Okay. All right. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going, chat. If you guys are on the YouTube, make sure to like up the stream. We do have over 100 likes. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. But there's 128 people in here, 108 likes. I feel like we get that at least to 115, chat. All right. Make sure to like up the stream. Make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. If you're on Twitch, make sure you're following no matter where you're at. Turn on those post notices. Turn them on. Okay, guys, here we go. Am I the a-hole for telling my daughter to get over herself? My husband said to post this here because he likes to read the sub and thinks people here give good opinions. I'm 50 female. Daughter is 26 female. She is getting a PhD and is the first in our family to go to college, let alone grad school. We were talking on FaceTime and she mentioned she was meeting with an advisor to talk about submitting an application for a grant to go to Germany for 2 weeks in the summer. I said it sounded awesome, especially since I am half German, making her part German as well, and that I've always wanted to see Germany, so maybe I could come out with her and make it a girls' trip. She said, it's not a vacation. If I go, I'm going to be teaching and... Got it. I'm going to be teaching and researching and networking the entire time I'm there. I said she can do that during the weekdays and we can go out for dinner in the evenings and then go sightseeing on the weekends. She said it's already a very cramped amount of time, 2 weeks in Europe cramped, and that she wants to spend her free time networking with other academics there and making connections at the university. I said I'm happy to also meet the academics, and she said it wouldn't work like that, and she'd look childish bringing a parent to all the events with her. Dude, the daughter's cooking. Like, everything the daughter's saying makes perfect sense. This mom just wants to be overly intrusive. At this point, I was feeling completely tossed aside, like I'm not good enough to be around her academic life and academic friends. Like she would be embarrassed to have me around. So I said, you need to get over yourself and quick, because all of these academics aren't going to be the only people you meet, and not everyone loves her unconditionally to put up with such annoying and elitist talk. She just said, okay, and hung up. Yeah, that mom took that way more personally than she needed to. Like, dude, if your daughter is applying for a grant to go on an academic trip for her academics and her career, you can't just invite yourself. That's not how this works. Like, not that Kathy would do that, but that's like if I saw Kathy while I was at VidCon. I was staying with my grandparents. My mom was there as well. If Kathy would have invited herself to VidCon, I would have been like, no, that's not why I'm going to VidCon, to hang out with my mother. I'm going to VidCon so that I can hear people speak who work at the platforms and meet other creators and network, not have to worry about, oh, is my mom having fun? Like, no, that's so dumb. It's not elitist that she wants something that's purely supposed to be for her career to be about only her career. My husband was upset with me because now she's being short with us, but I know he's also annoyed at her constantly going to all these research trips and conventions. And conventions, in parentheses, a Hawaii trip, a Seattle trip, and a DC trip, end parentheses. And whenever we say we want to come with her, another parentheses, and we're not even expected to be paid for, we'd pay for it ourselves, end parentheses. She says she won't have time, completely blowing us off. I mean, God forbid your daughter who's getting a PhD goes on research trips and conventions to further along her education and her career so that she can be set up for life. God forbid she does that. Like, this is such like a boomer mentality. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like, your kid is trying to create a life for themselves that doesn't involve you. Hey, bro, fuck off. Like, your daughter went on a Hawaii trip, a Seattle trip, a DC trip without you for her career. Get over it. Like, She's a full-grown adult. She's going to be doing things that she's going to have things in her life now that conflict with what you want her to do, but because she's an adult, she makes her own adult decisions. Suck it up, bro. Suck it up, Chuck. So since my husband apparently now thinks I'm an a-hole and my daughter clearly does, I figured I'd ask here. Yeah, you're the a-hole. Like, what? That's so entitled. Like, imagine thinking you're entitled to your 26-year-old full-grown daughter's time and vacations. Not even vacations, but trips for her career. Couldn't be me. Just because you birthed them doesn't mean that they owe you shit for the rest of their life. Put that on a fucking mug and give that to every parent. I mean, so Megan, she genuinely might not have time for them too if she's busy. Even if she doesn't, that does not matter. Like, sure, I might have had more time to hang out with my family when I was at VidCon, but I told them from the start, because my mom kept asking me about things that I could make it to, and I told her, I was like, I am here for VidCon, okay? I will go do stuff with you guys if, like, there was one day where nothing was really happening after VidCon, and I just decided to stay home and hang out with my family. Cool, awesome. But I told her, I was like, bro, I'm going to speakers and after VidCon networking events that I get invited to because it's good for my career. That is going to come before anything family-wise because this isn't a family trip. Now, if this were a family trip, it'd be completely different. But I'm coming here for this reason, and I'm going to prioritize that reason. Like, if she wants to go to Germany purely for a work trip, her mom has no right trying to step on that. Ashton said, I guarantee OP would do something to mess up opportunities for the daughter. I mean, with this attitude, yeah, you're probably fucking right. And here's the thing, y'all. It's not even like a I'm embarrassed of you thing, but like, if I'm at VidCon, I don't want Kathy there with me because then I'm like worried that my mom's here and judging, and also my mom doesn't know how this shit works. Like, it's nothing against Kathy. If some of my creator friends wanted to meet my mom or just happened to meet my mom, I'd be okay with it. But I don't want her tagging along while I'm trying to like connect with people that she doesn't understand what I do. That wouldn't be fun for her. And that would be a little awkward for anybody that I met. It's like, oh, hey, here's this. I guess I'm 28, but like, or 20. Oh my God, I'm not even 28 yet. I'm 27. Like, here's this 27-year-old with his mom at something where other moms aren't going to be, you know? Like, I mean, I think that's probably the most ridiculous part is like, she wants to spend her free time networking with other academics there and making connections at the university. I'm happy to also meet the academics. Like, you can't just invite yourself. You can't just, you know, that's like me being like, oh, hey, mom, I'm going to just go like hang out at your workplace. I'm going to go to all of your guys' happy hours. I'm just going to show up and start interacting with your coworkers. Like, what the fuck, dude? It's just so stupid. So silly, man. This feels like bringing your mom to a job interview. I think that's a great way to put it, low key. Like, if you really want to go to Germany with your daughter, just schedule a side trip. Or maybe even ask her if she can stay a week after. Hey, can you do something where you go to Germany, you do this for 2 weeks, and then we fly in and spend a week together? Boom, problem solved. But being there while she's there and trying to intrude on her life, unacceptable. Unacceptable. At least in my opinion. Crazy. Wow, she took that so personally. She really did. Y'all, I think because, like, look, I love Kathy. Sometimes Kathy takes things really personally. And I'm like, dude, you gotta, like, even when I told my mom, I was like, hey, I am here for VidCon. Okay. Like, if I have time for you guys, like, I will make it work. I will, like, accommodate you guys. But if not, like, this is why I'm here. This is why I came to California. And she was a little butthurt about it. And I would just try to be like, hey, bro, like, you know, I'm close now. Like, I'm literally going to Arizona and, like, helping my little sister move out. And I told her, I was like, hey, if you need me around, like, let me know. I'm down to stay an extra day or two to hang out with you. You know, like, it really just is about, and Kathy's relatively good at it. She just like gets sad. And it's like, dude, don't do that. Like, it's almost like a guilt trip thing. I love Kathy, but she's really good at guilt tripping. And it's like, bro, you don't have to do that. If you want time with me, let's schedule a time for me to come home and spend time with you. Other than that, don't be pulling all that. I feel like a lot of moms take things way too personally. No, and Ashton, like, I think probably part of it as well is they're so used to, like, when you were a kid, they could just, they had, like, control of, I honestly think probably part of it's a little bit of a control thing. Like, they had control of your life as a kid, and now that you're an adult and they don't have that same control, it's a little bit different, you know? I think moms feel entitled to these things, and then when you don't give it to them, they get offended. Yeah, it's like not an offended thing. It's just like, I can't, like, don't get me wrong. Like, if you have a good relationship with your mom, show them love, give them a call, all that jazz. Like, I'll probably call my mom after I'm done streaming because she called me while I was working earlier today and I couldn't chat for very long. Like, I am pro, if you have a good relationship with your mom, like, do your best, but, like, that doesn't mean you can't set up boundaries. That doesn't mean that you can't be demanding about being treated like an adult. Ooh, baby. Guys, we're kind of cooking through stories today. I'm enjoying, wow, this one's a long one. I kind of want to get started on this, chat. I feel like we exhausted the last one. Hey guys, if you're on Twitch and you haven't followed me yet, make sure to do so. I'm 5 followers off of 2,100. That would be pretty sick. No worries if we don't hit that, it's not the end of the world. But I appreciate you guys who follow me on Twitch. If you guys are on YouTube, make sure to like up the stream. We got 133 people watching and only 111 likes. That's actually a lot of likes. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. I feel like we could get that to 120. Some of y'all being stingy with your likes, and I don't fuck with that, all right? Yeah, you right there. You better like up the stream. If you guys are on Twitch, make sure to follow. No matter where you're at, turn on those post noties. We got an r/relationship advice post. My girlfriend of 10 years gave me an ultimatum: marry or break up. I love her, but the thought of marriage suffocates me. We have a male 30 OP, female 29 girlfriend. Hey Reddit, I'm in a really complex situation and could desperately use some outside perspectives. The background: I'm a 30-year-old man and my girlfriend is 29. We've been together for nearly 10 years. I'm an immigrant and she was there for me through my toughest time settling in. I've also been there for her through our own struggles, from her studies and career to a major surgery. My financial situation is stable thanks to family support, but perhaps because of this, I feel I'm very immature and childish for my age. Even though things are getting better, I still feel like my mental age is around 25. Let's just keep going. My girlfriend, she's a partner you can barely find a flaw in. In my own words, she's my best friend, my teammate in life, my lover. She loves me, gets me, and is very patient with me. With her, I can clearly envision a life of simple, smooth, and stable happiness. She's ready to settle down as her doctor advised her to have children before 32. The problem is, wow, wait, hold on. So I mean, dog, that's cutting it so close. I want to know when this doctor advised them. Because if it was recently, fine, whatever. But if the doctor advised her like a couple years ago, this is kind of fucked up of OP. The problem is me. I know that marrying her while I have these unresolved issues would be a disaster. 1. A craving for a solo adventure. I have an intense desire to feel in control of my own life. For example, I dream of traveling to Japan alone, of exploring many more countries by myself. I know you can still do this after having kids, but come on. 2. The missed youth. This is the biggest issue. I spent most of my 20s in a haze, dealing with the inner turmoil of immigration and using video games as an escape. That's when I met my girlfriend. I was weak back then, heavily relying on her for language support and companionship, but now I find my eyes constantly drawn to young, beautiful women on the street. I crave newness and freshness. This is my ugly but honest truth. When people tell me to give up this desire, it feels like they're asking me to cut off my own leg. 3. Fear of the married life package. I believe I can be a good father, but I don't want to leave my child a single... What? I believe I can be a good father, but I don't want to leave my child in a single parent environment before he/she turns 18. Is he basically saying not only does he foresee himself leaving the wife, but also abandoning the child? Because he said a single parent environment. So that means that you would fucking dip out of there on your child, but you believe you could be a good father? What? Also, I'm terrified of the nearly 20 years of responsibility and routine that will lock my life in place. Sorry. Also, I'm terrified of the nearly 20 years of responsibility and routine that will lock my life path in place. Many will say there's still freedom and possibilities after marriage. To me, in terms of freedom, it feels like a discounted, compromised, cheap version of it. I mean, shit, I don't know if there's much to elaborate on because he started with this by saying the problem is me, which, yeah, bro, all 3 of these problems are fucking you. Like, you could have just craving a solo adventure. You could have done that. You're fucking 30 years old. Though I will say it sounds like you're still mooching off your parents for some reason at 30 years old. Not sure why that is, but you could have definitely soloed adventure by now. Missed youth. That's on you, bro. I don't. What do you like? What do you want? Like, what are you looking? I don't want to. I don't know what you want me to tell you here. Like, you crave newness and freshness looking at other girls. That, let's be fucking so for real, you probably couldn't get any of them. Fear of the married life package. Now, all this, chat. Honestly, all this is telling me is that bro thinks the only path in life that he can take is marriage and having kids. I'm gonna be so real, chat. This guy does not sound like someone who would be a good father. He should just give up on the kids part, break up with this girl. I don't know, explore around. He probably will fucking fail at that. And then find somebody who doesn't want kids. Because this does not sound like a guy who would be happy with kids if this is how he thinks about having kids. Like, if you think of having kids as being locked into responsibility and routine for 20 years, yeah, dog, just don't have kids. And then you won't be. Why do you have to spew your seed across the world? Just fucking snip your balls and go through life without a crotch goblin. Why is it so hard to come to that conclusion? I don't get it. My inner turmoil. I can't convince myself to give up the fantasy of more possibilities. I feel that I'm just starting to grow. The thought of losing her forever, of never seeing her again, is heartbreaking. It brings me to tears. She's my safe harbor, the only person I can be myself with without any masks. I'm also afraid I'll never find someone as compatible as her. I feel guilty, but I've come to realize that marrying her out of guilt would be another form of disrespect. I mean, dog, this whole post is disrespect. If you have any respect for her, you should immediately break up with her. Like, if this is how you feel and you truthfully care about her, you're wasting her fucking time. Every day that you don't communicate this to her and end your relationship, you are bringing her one step closer to the age that her doctor recommends that she has kids before, and that is clearly very important to her. The ultimatum. She has given me a final choice. Marry her or break up immediately to cut our losses. There's no middle ground. To give us space to think, she recently moved into a nearby apartment. Since she left, I've paradoxically found myself with more energy and drive and a stronger sense of urgency about my life. I know this is about me figuring myself out, Reddit. Which path would you choose? The perfect harbor and spend a lifetime fighting off the what ifs, or the uncertain, lonely path of adventure in search of a version of myself that may or may not exist? Has anyone been here before? What did you do and how did it turn out for you? Any regrets? I mean, bro, like, I don't even think this is which path I should choose. This is you're a bad person who needs to work on themselves, and it's very unethical for you to stay with this person. When you marry someone, it should be, oh my God, this is exactly what I want, and there's literally no other path I would choose. If it's anything other than that, not only out of respect for yourself, but out of respect for the person that you are gonna marry, fucking leave. Like, go be an asshat somewhere else that doesn't affect people's lives. It's literally that easy. Quick little edit here. Okay, they did add a quick little edit here. I'm just going to read the whole thing. Thank you very much for your advice. This question has been bothering me for months, and I will never feel that anyone here wants to insult me. You should definitely feel like they want to insult you because I want to insult you, and I'm sure other people did too. I also have a stupid idea. I want to travel with her this year because life with her is mostly supermarkets, government hospitals, immigration offices, and daily necessities. On the one hand, I feel sorry for her, and on the other hand, I feel it's a pity. She and I are compatible, and traveling abroad together may make this relationship less regretful. I talked to her about it yesterday, but she was almost angry. Bro, imagine your partner calling your relationship regretful. Dog, I hope this girl fucking squashed OP like a bug and broke up with him. This dude, this is just such a, like, the world revolves around me. I'm a fucking narcissist. All that matters is my happiness and how I feel. I don't even give a shit about this person who I've been dragging through the mud for 10 years. Fuck that and their feelings and how this could affect them. I want to experience something new and fresh and solo travel because I wasn't able to do that when I was young because I was a loser. Yeah, dude, honestly, fuck that. Fuck that. May this love never find me. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Less regretful is just an insane line. Insane line. Less regretful about a relationship. Oh my God. I can't believe it, bro. I can't believe it. I can't believe that. Hey, what up, Echo? Oh shit, Echo resubscribe with Prime, baby. Echo's been subscribed for 9 months. Thank you, Echo. I appreciate you. You're 1 month behind Cree, by the way. Cree's been subscribed for 10 months. You guys, quick reminder. Check to see if you have a Prime sub, all right? If you're paying for Amazon Prime, that means you're already paying for it. Actually, I learned this the other day. By not using your Prime sub, you're wasting 30 cents every day. Did not know that. Did not know that. If you have an Amazon Prime account, you get something called a Prime sub. And since Amazon owns Twitch, when you go on Twitch, you can link your account and then you have a free subscription to any streamer of your choice. Doesn't have to be me, but by God, if I'm like one of the only streamers you watch on Twitch, I mean, you know, you can cut into those Daddy Bezos profits, because if you don't use it, Daddy Bezos just gets to run away with it. And that is something we should not stand for. I mean, it'd be nice if you gave it to me. So like, no, seriously guys, make sure to use your Prime subs, whether on me or another streamer. The ultimatum is the only thing that made him realize he'll lose his ability to drool at other women. How do you do that? I know there's something that you have to do to like connect your Amazon Prime account. My boyfriend was going to be streaming, so I was going to use it on him, but he hasn't streamed in a month. Yo, tell him to hop on it. Tell him to do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Streaming is fun. It's a good time. Get it rocking and rolling. I forgot how I did it, but if you look around the settings, it's pretty easy. Yeah, I think they make it really, really easy to sign up for Prime subs. Just click on there's got to be some sort of like settings menu, or even too, I think if you click on, let me see this real quick. I think if you click on like subscribe, oh, just kidding. I wanted to say there is like, if you click subscribe, it does potentially give you the option to do a Prime sub. Let me try it on another streamer real quick. Subscribe. Oh yeah, get a monthly free sub with Prime Gaming, which is Twitch Prime. So if you guys, if you click subscribe, right above the subscribe $5.99 button, there should be a thing that says get a monthly free sub with Prime Gaming, and then click sign up. Which I think Prime Gaming is the same as Amazon Prime. I would venture to guess. I could be wrong, though. Hey, good night to the people going to bed. Sweet dream. Sweet dream, chat. Good night, sweet dream. They're the same. Okay, cool. Cool. Chat. We got it. We got another one. That's a weird subreddit. What is this? I don't even know. Oh, I want to look into this real quick. r/momit? We are moms mucking through the ickier parts of child raising. It may not always be pretty fun and awesome, but we do it. We want to be here for other moms. Okay, so it's a mom subreddit. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, let's see. This one, I mean, it's in AmITheDevil, so chat, I appreciate y'all. Make sure to like up the stream. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're following on Twitch. No matter where you're at, turn on those post noties. All right, guys. We got 3 more stories. Let's cook through them, and then we'll end the stream. Posted an r/momit, which is basically just a mom subreddit where they talk about their babies and shit. Server spilled coffee and burned my baby this weekend. So this weekend we were driving down to Tennessee to spend a nice relaxing weekend at a cabin. I have an 11-month-old baby girl who is just able to sit in a high chair. We stopped at a well-known sit-down chain restaurant. After getting settled and being handed at least 6 menus between the 4 of us, we started to figure out what we wanted. Well, my husband ordered coffee and the server decided to try to pour it in front of my daughter. Well, my husband ordered coffee and the server decided to try to pour it in front of my daughter, then hand it to my husband. It was like watching something in slow motion. Her fingers grabbed the porcelain coffee cup and it immediately spilled all over her. I stood up, ripped her onesie off her, and ran outside of my van. I quickly took baby wipes, dipped them in my water I had, and started draping her in cooled baby wipes. I then ripped her diaper off and just held my burned daughter against my chest with both of us sobbing in the parking lot. No one came out to check. The server saw it. The lady near us saw it. The server even said, "Let me get you napkins," like that would help. Okay, so I guess a preface for this is the person who posted this in AmITheDevil said server did not spill the coffee. I feel like this is just one where I have to finish reading. Eventually my husband came out and said he asked for Neosporin and no one knew what that was. I just sat inside my van holding my burned baby covered in water-soaked wet wipes. Finally, the manager came out with some lidocaine spray and basically said sorry. Needless to say, my daughter now has second-degree burns on her wrist and thigh. I think I minimized the damage done because I covered her in antibacterial Vaseline and cold wet wipes for the next several hours. I am now nursing her burns as best as I can. I took her to an urgent care a little ways outside of the location where the incident happened. The nurses were awesome at the urgent care. They were so sweet with my baby daughter. They wrapped her wrist and thigh in this pink tape, and that made me cry because it was so sweet. The nurses were so caring and understanding. They handled my baby with such care. I am just heartbroken. I am so careful and diligent with both my kids. I just keep replaying the scenario in my head over and over. I don't know why I'm making this post. I'm just sad and I can't get past it. Edit, the server should have taken the extra steps to put a cup in front of the husband who ordered the coffee. The fact that it was close enough for my baby to reach it shows the negligence of the server. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I think this is because this is what I was wondering too. By her fingers grabbed the porcelain coffee cup, they're talking about the child, not the server. And a commenter clarified, so the server didn't spill anything, and from the way it was written, may not have even... Oh. So the server didn't spill anything, and from the way it was written, may not have even been at the table anymore when the baby grabbed the coffee cup. Then she's upset that nobody came to the parking lot to check on her, but if I was there and saw a woman frantically run out of the building with her screaming baby, I would likely believe that they were headed to a hospital, not just going to hang around in the parking lot where there's no running water to help treat the burns. It really sounds like dad didn't keep an eye on his coffee, the baby spilled it, and they want to blame the server instead. Then the actual person who put this in AmITheDevil replied to that comment saying, yes, I'm not going to lie, initially as someone who served tables for over a decade, and as a parent, I read it as the server was overly negligent. But after OP's edits and comments, you realize that the parents definitely had an opportunity to prevent this as well. It's honestly super bizarre. She admits that the baby grabbed it after the server placed it down, yet she's Yet she doubles down on it being the server's fault because a random old lady was confused about the situation and said what she thought happened. It's honestly very hard to piece it all together because I truly think she is so upset that she is rearranging what went on because she wants it to be the server's fault completely. Chat, am I gonna get yelled at for this? But I low-key think this is more of an everyone sucks here. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm sure OP is like twisting this and trying to make it sound better in her favor to blame the server, but if the server did put a cup of hot coffee in front of a child, that seems pretty... That seems like not a good idea, is all I'll say. Do I think that, like, OP is not taking... Like, at the end of the day, a lot of the comments, what they were saying was, like, it really is up to the parents to foresee danger because they're the ones with kids. They're the ones that need to know when a kid is in danger or not maybe, like, a server who, for all we know, is, like, still in high school, maybe. Like, yeah, no, 100%. I think at the end of the day, the parents need to take most of the accountability. I also think there's a little bit of the server accountability there, too. But, like, I'm not letting OP or the husband off scot-free. Like, I do think OP's an unreliable narrator. I think the husband is definitely complicit in this, if not OP as well. But all I'm saying is if I were a server and I was serving hot coffee to someone, my reaction wouldn't be to serve it next to a baby, you know? Like, shit, bro, when I have coffee in the morning and it's hot, I do as, like, there are, like, hot things in my apartment. I mean, like, I'm super careful about keeping hot things away from my cat, you know? Because it just seems... Like, cats and babies are on the same level where they're both dumb and do stupid things. Therefore, you want to mitigate the possibility that they're going to hurt themselves by something that they don't understand. So, like, to me, I wouldn't pour hot coffee next to my cat. And therefore, I also wouldn't pour hot coffee next to a baby. I don't know. I think that's something that they should at least train you to do if you're a server. I've never been a server. That's just my take on it. More personally, feeling more of everyone sucks here. I agree, but with more blame on the parents because A, they weren't watching the kids, and B, they probably made the burns worse by not treating immediately and also for putting Vaseline on the burns. Agreed, Squidiot. Agreed. Although I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I didn't know that Vaseline... Well, okay, I probably would have taken my kid to the emergency room, 100%. I can't say I didn't. I honestly, burns, like, how do you treat burns? What's the best? Somebody educate me on the best way to treat burns, because I actually genuinely don't know. Yeah, Sammy, and this is the part that I think a lot of the commenters aren't as clear about. Did the baby grab the cup as the server was pouring the coffee or after? In the actual story, I believe it's saying while they're pouring it. The server decided to try to pour it in front of my daughter, then hand it to my husband. With those exact words, it sounds like they poured it in front of the daughter, handed it in front of the daughter, and then the daughter grabbed the cup and maybe like turned it towards her or something. I don't know. Or maybe it was like on a dish. It sounds like it was like in motion. You know what I'm saying? But I think a lot of the commenters are saying that that wasn't the case, but like, I don't know. The picture I have in my head is like baby's right here, poor hand, baby reaches, tips cup over onto baby. And the husband is like kind of where you guys are at. You know, like I don't know. I mean, if that's true, I do think it's a little bit on the server. Just a wee bit. Just an eensy weensy bit. Damn, you run the burns under lukewarm water? Why is that? Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I don't think OP's perfect. I don't think the husband's perfect. I think there's a lot of blame here on both of them. I'm a little concerned why we're defending not concerned. It seems unfair to go to bat for this random server. You know what I'm saying? To completely, oh, she's just lying. I don't know. Maybe. But I don't know. That's not where my brain went. Yeah, for sure. No, I agree, Naya. I think it's also on the parents to watch and protect your own child and not expect others to do it for you. Absolutely. I think what makes the most sense is if, like, that makes sense. How do I put this? I agree with that, and I think part of what that encapsulates is identifying this woman is pouring hot coffee around my child. I need to yell at her beforehand and tell her not to do that before it goes to the point where it got to. So, like, yes, 100%. Like, I think there's some accountability there that needs to be taken. When you have a child, you need to also be in charge of foreseeing those dangers. Yeah, 100% Echo. That's why I went with everyone sucks here. Like, I don't think it was just the waiter's fault, but I don't think we should just be like, fuck this. It's OP and the husband's fault completely. Like, if I saw a waiter doing that, I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I get worried when waiters do that, like, around me, you know, when there's like a hot beverage. Like, no. I'm not even a baby. Everyone sucks here but the baby. No, the baby sucks too. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, yo, fuck them kids. No, I'm sorry. The baby got hurt. I should be nice to the baby. I'm not even a baby. I could be a baby. I goo goo gaga, bitch. Shut up, Mbem. Mbem, I will fight you right now. And if I ever meet you in person, we're squaring up. Throw us into the boxing ring. To the death. Mbem and I are swinging. Sarby ain't baby, but he baby girl. You right. The baby should sue all three adults. I think that's the only right answer. Monster Bowels. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. All right, chat. Let's keep it going, all right? We got some more stories to do here. This one looks like it's fucking crazy. So I want to get to that one. Let's cook through this one and get to the juicy one, okay? Guys, make sure to like up the stream. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to follow on Twitch. Make sure to turn on post noties. My My wife handled a disagreement immaturely. How do I get her to respect my feelings? We have a 33 male OP and a 32 female wife. We are both at fault. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, hold on. We are both at fault. See, I am a jokester and I do some pranks. A couple times I did a prank where I pretended to cheat on her. Now she told me she didn't like those pranks, but I did it one more time and I shouldn't have. Well, my wife got back at me by doing a cheating prank. It hurt my feelings. Oh, funny how that fucking works. Man, she's just being sensitive, but when it hurts my feelings. When it hurts my feelings, that's why would you do that? It can hurt you and emotionally damage you, but me? Unacceptable. How dare you not care about my feelings? It hurt my feelings. I now see what she means by cheating pranks aren't fun. But I'm hurt that she knew how hurtful they can be, yet did it. She said, obviously I'm the type that needs to learn through experience, but that's not true. I would never intentionally hurt my wife. When I did the prank, she told me she didn't like those pranks, but I did it one more time. I would never intentionally hurt my wife. Hey man, I mean this so genuinely, sincerely. Are you fucking stupid? Yo mama needed some grippy gloves because she dropped you on your head way too much as a kid. God damn. I would never intentionally hurt my wife. When I did the pranks, I didn't realize how big of a deal they were, but she knew and still did it. I love my wife and our marriage is fantastic and hoping to start trying for a baby, but this hurt my feelings a lot. I'm not about that toxic masculinity shit, but like, suck it up. You're being a bitch. Like, oh, wee woo. I was doing a thing to my wife. I was doing a prank to my wife because it was so funny and she did it back and you hurt my feelings. I hope she doesn't procreate with this man-child. Please do the world a favor, OP's wife, and do not allow him to spew his seed. All right? This man is brain dead. We do not need more of this. We do not, this person should not be having children. Please do not have this person's children. Please. By the way, Tomato Pesto, I totally did not see that you gifted a community sub. My bad. Thank you. I appreciate you. If you got a gifted sub from Tomato Pesto, better say thank you. Yeah, you. All right. Done being aggressive. Sarby, you don't get it. She knew how it felt. Oh, you're right. My bad. My bad. You right. It's excused. Bro, do a cheating prank all you want. I love it. I love it. Hey, Maddie boy, welcome to the stream. Her whispers, the Lucifer, welcome to the stream. Welcome. I feel like cheating pranks are divorce worthy. Dude, listen, I would get the ick. I would get the ick. If I was dating or married to somebody who thought that a divorce prank was funny, all the feelings I ever had for that person would be over. Like, you can't tell me that that is funny to you. Like, that's not funny. That's cruel and unusual. You have to be like low-key a psychopath. Hey, what up, Ross? First stream. Let's go, Matty boy. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, Mbem, good night. Yeah, don't worry, guys. We only got one story left. Only one story left. Bear with me, chat. We're almost done with stream, I swear. I swear. I swear, chat, we're almost done. That being said, that was a pretty easy one. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. All right, chat. Last story. Last story, and then I'm gonna eat my little heart out. I had a hell of a workout day today, so I'm kind of down to get some food in my belly and go to bed early. You guys, last call. If you're on the YouTube, make sure to like up the stream. That would be greatly appreciated. I like, listen, it doesn't like it's just a vanity metric. Let's be honest. It just makes the stream look more appealing when people watch the VOD afterwards. But I would greatly appreciate it. It means you guys enjoyed it. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. If you're on Twitch, make sure you're following no matter where you're at. Turn on the post noties, okay? r/true off my chest. I selfishly enabled my sex-addicted wife, and it ruined both of us. I don't really have anyone else to tell this to, nor do I want this getting out amongst my family and friends for my wife's sake. My wife has had a terrible past that included drugs and sex. She recovered, went to meetings regularly, we started dating, and soon we were married. She always had very high sex drive. One night, about 8 months ago, we got drunk, and I saw her wild side. We did things that I've never done before. It was crazy, fun, and exciting. We both woke up the next morning and felt great. At the time, I didn't think anything of it, but really, that was the first time she had actually gotten drunk since we were married. It was just a one-night thing. A couple weeks later, it happened again. Then again, and again. We were both really enjoying it. Suddenly, she no longer had control of herself. I was having the time of my life and didn't think for a second what it was doing to her. Okay, hold on. Let me just finish this one. Or let me just keep reading. I started catching her in lies about where she was and what she was doing, but then we would make up and she would get drunk and we would have a night to remember. Next thing I know, I'm asking if she wants a drink, hoping to engage her into something I had yet to do. Okay, yeah, that's massively fucked up, my guy. The day came that I think sent her over the edge. We were drunk and I asked her about bringing a third into our bedroom. She was against it. A week later, she was at a friend's party where it happened. She got drunk and brought a third home with her. She woke up the next morning full of regret. We fought, regrettable things were said, and she ended up moving into her mother's house for a while. A couple weeks go by and things seemed to be taking a turn for the better. She would spend the day at the house, but still sleep at her mother's. One day I woke with an issue. I went to the doctors and found out I had an STD. I knew it had to be from her. I grabbed her phone, and when I opened it, she had sexually explicit photos of her and a few other guys and girls. Just right there, like she had been looking at them before she set her phone down. I regrettably went down a rabbit hole and found her Reddit profile. Over the past month or so, she had been on a work trip where she would only come home on the weekends. I found out on her work trips, she was sleeping with her coworkers and strangers from local bars. I counted up to 25 people that month. She was out of control. I confronted her about it. I told her mother about it, and her mother had recently caught her with a date that her mother brought home. Her mother had recently caught her with a date that her mother brought home. So the mother had a date that she brought home, and then somehow OP's wife, the mother's daughter, slept with the mother's date? Holy shit. Her mother knew this and said nothing to me about it. Just, she's going through some things and we are working on it. I love her. I played a big part in screwing her up again. I ruined both of us for my own pleasure. I want to be there for her, but I don't think I can look at her the same ever again. Damn, and there are 5 edits on this. Hold on. Before I get to the edits, what the fuck did I just read? What in the hell did I just read, chat? Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Yeah, okay. OP is absolutely the devil. Yeah, this is from this first paragraph, I was like, okay, maybe there's no argument. There's no argument here. OP is absolutely the devil because of like this line right here. Like, bro knew that his wife had a terrible past that included drugs and sex, and he actively would get her drunk so that she could have wild sex with her that would probably clearly trigger things that she had done in the past. Like that. Wow. Just fucking evil, man. Yeah, it's hard. Like, I know some people are probably going to get mad at me. I think this is a little bit of an everyone sucks here. Mother sucks for kind of enabling the behavior, and like, maybe I don't even know if enabling is the right way to put it, but like, hey man, if you know that she's struggling, like if you know that she's struggling because she slept with one of your dates, bring that to the husband. That's something that the husband needs to be in on, even though he fucked it up. I don't know. I always have a hard time, like, quote unquote, blaming an addict, you know, but like cheating on someone, not a great move. I don't know. This is fucking wild. What are you guys saying? I'm just gonna see what you guys are saying, because this story is this is, you know what? Final thing I'll say, this is out of Reddit's pay grade. This is one of the most fucking wild stories I think I've seen in a while here. Yeah, that's a better way to put it, Echo. Knowing it would bring back her hurtful past. And an addiction that she has a hard time controlling. As an addict myself, sure, I can be enabled, but ultimately I'm an adult and I need to control my actions. Everyone's an asshole. Okay. Thank you for saying that, because I felt like an asshole being like, yeah, this addict, it's their fault. Like, I think you're right. I think that's an important thing to keep in mind. I think there's still like I want to give her like sympathy and empathy, because like addiction's a hard demon to battle. But I think you're right. I think there does need to be a level of accountability there. Like, you can, I think a person can sit there and be like, addiction's hard, and like, if you want to help fix it, you know, you should have the tools at your disposal to help fight your addiction. But I think you can also kind of be like, hey, but you know, at the end of the day, it's you who's doing these actions. Someone call Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil's kind of an asshole. Maybe don't call him. Clarice, welcome to the stream. You're kind of coming in at a hot story, and you're also coming to the last one. So, but all the VODs are always live if you ever want to watch them. See, this is funny, Cherry, because like, how do you, like, alcoholic, okay, like you're an alcoholic, you stay away from alcohol. If you're a sex addict, how do you like stay away from sex, you know? Are you prescribing that somebody who's a sex addict should just never have sex? Like, it's so, and I'm not accusing you or anything. I'm just like genuinely putting forward this question. Like, how do you even go about beating sex addiction? Because you're gonna want to have sex with somebody. I think that's pretty normal, you know? Is sex addiction normally tied to porn? I wouldn't. This is just, I don't know if I read this somewhere, but in my head, what's always made sense is I think sex addiction for guys is very closely tied to porn, but I think for girls, it's not like that. But I could be very wrong. I think Asian Fury, I think sex addiction is exact. Like, I don't think it's just like, oh, I'm obsessed with porn. I think I'm obsessed with fucking anything with two legs and the genitals I'm attracted to. Yeah, someone said, I think they need to go to therapy alone. I think they need to go to therapy together and alone. OP's wife needs to go to rehab and or AA and leave OP. I mean, I think if OP really has respect for this wife, he would be there for her, but also, because like he enabled this. Like, this is very much not 100% his fault, but he contributed to it. And if the wife is willing, and if the wife needs support to get over it, he should be there to support. That being said, I think if the husband truly respects his wife, he needs to know he fucked up and he needs to put an end to the marriage. Like, he needs to be like, hey, I did not help this when like I should have been seeing the signs and not taking advantage of it. I should have been trying to push you to go to AA, push you to do, you know, whatever you need to do to like get your addiction under control, not add fuel to the fire, not literally pour gasoline on a bonfire. Sorry, guys. All I can think about when I think of sex addiction is the Shameless. Oh, what was that guy's name, bro? That like long hair guy who was like dating Lip's, the girl that Lip was obsessed with, and Lip thought he had gotten her pregnant or whatever. And they had met like in like at like a sex addicts meeting or something like that. I'm so sorry. That show did not put sex addicts in good light, by the way. Shameless is not at all a very like ethical show at all. That show is mad fucked up. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like unless we have like somebody who went through sex addiction in here, I don't know if we'll get good answers. Classic case of OP thinking with his dick. Yeah. I feel like I kind of want to dive into some of these edits, chat. I'm gonna cook through these until I have something to talk about. So, okay. We have 5 edits here. Edit 1. I wanted to add, because the alcohol seems to be a real sticking point in the comments, that she was never completely sober. Since I've known her, she's always drank alcohol, even when going through addiction therapy the first time before me. She always had a drink for dinner or would have 3 or 4 with friends or family at a party or a barbecue. It was only when she got drunk the first time around me that the switch flipped. Heck, when I met her and found out she was a recovering drug addict, we were at a bar with mutual friends drinking. Yeah, I don't know. Let me just keep reading. Edit 2, this all started from one night that we were both drunk. We had multiple sober conversations about what happened. She enjoyed it and would sometimes bring up wanting to get drunk and have crazy sex. Other times I would bring it up. It was always talked about while sober. I disagree with everyone saying it was our word. Next thing I know, I'm asking if she wants a drink, hoping to engage her into something I had yet to do. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that wording is a little R-wordy, but I don't know, like she is, what do you say? She would sometimes bring up wanting to get drunk and having crazy sex. Other times I would bring it up. It was always talked about while sober. But is that true if he's asking if she wants a drink, hoping to engage her into something I've yet to do? Edit 3, I did not fully know she was a sex addict until a few months ago after the threesome. Oh. She always joked around about it because she had a high sex drive. It wasn't until a serious conversation we had one night about her meeting a friend she used to do drugs with that it came out that she was also a sex addict. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. His shit is not adding up here. Like, I think this is so important. Why was this not included up here? Because, like, if this is true, if he didn't know that she was a sex addict, then I don't know if we can completely... Okay, wait, hold on. Because if what he said in edit 3 is true about not knowing that she's a sex addict, and with everything in edit 1 saying that she was already drinking alcohol, then I don't think we could... Like, if he didn't know, how would he know that what he was doing was bad? But reading this, like the beginning of the actual post, I'm not getting that vibe. I'm not getting that vibe that he didn't actually know. Because if he didn't actually know, why didn't he say it up here? He could have easily said, oh, she's a sex addict, but I didn't know, and therefore I was enabling behavior that I didn't know that that I didn't know was dangerous to her. And her that I didn't know was dangerous to her and that could reignite her addiction. Like, why? I don't... Edit 4, this was a lot to take in and got way bigger than expected, so I'll be taking a break from Reddit for a minute. I do appreciate all of your comments. As far as the threesome is concerned, she went out with friends, got drunk, brought her friend home that she had a sexual history with, and was actively having sex with her when I walked in on them. They invited me to join. Edit 5, I've definitely wrote this on my phone. I think I've said some things that are being taken in the wrong context. That's my fault. I was never good at writing my thoughts down. A lot of people are caught up on this sentence. Next thing I know, I'm asking if she wants a drink, hoping to engage her into something I had yet to do. I had a problem with that sentence. I asked if she wanted a drink every night, even before all this went downhill. After this started happening, she wanted me to do this. She said her mind would come up with crazy sexual scenarios or things we could do, and she loved it. I was not doing this so I could R-word her. I was simply doing this to see what she would come up with that we could do later. Completely consensual. Again, all of this was talked about while sober. She loved feeling free while having sex, and she said alcohol helped her bring her guard down. I wish I understood what that really meant. I am 100% at fault here. I thought everyone was happy and we had a great sex life. I did not fully understand what she was going through. Yeah, there's so many. Y'all, I think it's like the knowledge of the threesome thing for me. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't know how you get married to someone without telling them beforehand that you're a sex addict. Like, to me, that seems like something you would communicate to your partner who you're about to have sex with, and like it not really, not actually, but like share that addiction with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're marrying them, implied in the marriage is that you guys are going to have sex together. Isn't it kind of important for them to know that you have past addiction with sex? I don't know. I don't know, man. This is breaking my fucking brain. Cause like, I guess if he truly didn't know that, there might be an argument for OP not being as in fault as I want to put on him. But I'm also just like, how do you not know that? You know, like, I want to marry someone where I know everything about them, good or bad. I just don't understand how you get married to somebody without knowing that they're a sex addict. Like, cause at that rate, you don't know who that person truly is. Like, and that's any addiction. Like, I don't want to marry, and like, this doesn't even apply to sex. I think it's fair to say that like marrying somebody without knowing full disclosure about a drug addiction or a sex addiction, like, you're marrying into that. I feel like that's something you should communicate from the start. Which I guess is on the wife, but like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, guys. What are y'all saying? What are y'all saying? I don't think I have an opinion on this. I don't think I have a solid opinion on this. There's a lot of, oh, I said this, but I didn't explain myself, and here's the full explanation, but I don't want to trust him. I think that's my big thing, is I really don't want to trust him. He doesn't sound like he was overly responsible, but I do think there could be a scenario where he didn't know about the sex addiction. He didn't know about the sex addiction. He didn't know about the sex addiction. He didn't know about the sex addiction, and they were talking about the crazy stuff they wanted to do together while sober, and he was more offering a drink so that they could loosen up to do that. I don't know. I don't really look at that between two consenting adults. I don't necessarily look at that as like the R word, but like, he's definitely irresponsible here. Being married before no, oh, sorry guys, I forgot to switch. Oh, wrong. Sorry guys. Being married before knowing their sex addictions before knowing their addictions is quite rare. That's how I feel too. Like, I would honestly be a little betrayed. Like, if I married somebody and then afterwards they're like, oh yeah, by the way, I have a drug problem. I'd be like, whoa, like where was this before we were legally tied together? She's not addicted to alcohol, you guys. It's a drug addiction. It's a drug addiction and a it's a drug addiction and a sex addiction. Let's make sure we just have our facts straight. Because I don't think I don't think it said anywhere that she's addicted to alcohol, and casual drinking seemed to be something that was normal for their relationship. Do I think it's great to have a drink or 3 or 4 drinks like all the time? Not necessarily, but I think everybody has their own definition of alcoholism, you know? I don't know why we're saying she was an alcohol addict. My wife had a terrible past that included drugs and sex. Did I miss it? I'm down to say that I missed it, but I don't see it. I don't disagree with you, Marley, but what he's saying is he wasn't doing it so that they're more compliant. He was saying, like, for them to do their wild sex, you know, they both, like, okay, like, listen, we're gonna have an adult conversation here. When you have sex drunk, it's a little bit different. There's some positions that you might try that you wouldn't necessarily do sober. There's, you know, some people, like, drunk sex is different. It's different. So, like, and I can see, I'm not going to go into details, but there's certain things that I will do during drunk sex that I won't during sober. And, like, I'm down to get drunk so I'm more comfortable to do those things. You know what I'm saying? And, like, this is me sober saying that. So, like, if that is something that they did together, where they had a consensual conversation about that, and then he's like, okay, well, you know, hey, let's drink. Let's get to that point. I don't know. Like, at the end of the day, it's her, unless he's shoving it down her throat. And also, I want to clarify, I'm not necessarily fully on board that he's telling the complete truth. I think this has a really good case for unreliable narrator. But I want to clarify, like, I don't know. I think I don't know. I think we should be careful about what we rate as the R word, because the more broad it gets, the less impactful the specific word is. Like, people do that, you know, a lesser intense version of that is like scams. A lot of people use the word scam not correctly, and now it's kind of diminished the meaning of a scam. Oh, my bad. Hey, good night, Asian Fury. Yeah. Oh, I'll agree with this, Marley. I think it's the way he's orchestrating it. It feels slimy to me. Of course. But I don't know. I guess if she's orchestrating it too, I don't know. He has more holes in his story than a slice of cheese. Don't disagree. I mean, but offering her a drink every night. She's always drank alcohol, even when going through an addiction therapy. The first time before me, she always had a drink for dinner and would have 3 or 4 with friends and family at a party or at a barbecue. Listen, it doesn't sound like it's completely out of the norm. I don't know. At the end of the day, she's the one who has to consume the alcohol. If he was drugging her, I totally agree with you guys. But just being like, hey, maybe we should drink tonight. And also, and I'm just, this is if the stars are aligning and everything OP is telling us is correct and not lying. He also has no clue that she has a sex addiction. So I'm really like, I feel like unless he knows that, he can't be actively taking advantage of it. But I also wouldn't be like, to me, I don't believe that. Oh fuck, what did I just do? I don't believe that. To me, and you guys were saying in the comments, for an addiction not to manifest itself in a relationship and not to come up, especially by the time you guys are married, I don't believe that, you know? Yeah, I will agree with this too, Echo. His wording kind of sucked. It sounded a little R-wordy. I will 100% agree with you guys on that. It sounded very R-wordy. I mean, honestly, Echo, he backtracked the entire fucking story. This whole story was just so not put together with all the information. Like, making 5 edits on a Reddit post means that you just suck at giving everybody the information that they need, or you're changing the information to favor you as you go. Once again, I don't even want to put go take this post to a therapist and fucking sort it out, because holy shit, we should be getting paid to do this. Like, we ain't doing all that fucking dissecting for free, chat. Alrighty, you guys. It is time. It is time, chat. It is time. You guys, I'm gonna go live again tomorrow. Hopefully earlier. I'm gonna try. I really want to get done with this stream so I can eat really quick, and get in bed early. And then that way, if I start my day early, we can get rocking and rolling. Plan on me going live tomorrow, chat. Plan on me going live. Best way to know when I go live is through the Discord. Okay, if you're not in the Discord, you should be. Oh fuck, is it not pinned? God damn it, I hate it here. Is it still my copy paste? Oh my god, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. It's still my copy paste. Woo! Y'all make sure to join the Discord, all right? Best way to know when I go live. Sometimes YouTube notifications don't work. Sometimes Twitch notifications don't work. But Discord, you'll always get notified, don't you? Oh, that's actually so funny because I totally forgot to notify Discord today. Oopsies. You'll most likely, 95% of the time, you'll be notified. Chat, that's a wrap. Thank you guys for everybody who tuned in. I will see you guys in the next one. See y'all tomorrow. Mwah.